If you're stuck in the YouTube rabbit hole, I've got a very simple, straightforward tactic that can help you break free. You might know the feeling. You go in with the intention of watching some videos. Inevitably, one video leads you to another. Before you know it, you've wasted hours of your day. If that sounds like you, just know there is a very simple way you can break free from the spell. So the first thing is awareness. You have to be aware that you're caught up in a vicious cycle of watching YouTube videos. It becomes less and less satisfying, and I could tell that that was happening to me. The first tactic is really obvious. You gotta get the distraction away from you. For me, it was my iPhone. That was what I was distracted by. So I took my iPhone, turned it off, and put it into a box, which I very rarely open. That alone was a big mental shift. And so this kind of creates a forced disengagement with whatever it is that you're distracted by. So now that you've locked away your distraction device, next thing you need to do is go for a walk. So I intended to go for a 20-minute walk, and it ended up being a lot longer. I think when you're distracted by things, you're not hearing your voice, your inner voice speak to you, especially if it's like YouTube or something. You're just constantly taking in the thoughts and feelings of other people, and you're not really paying attention to what's going on within you. Walking around this field without a distraction device on me was a really freeing moment, because I was finally able to shut the world up and just listen to my conscience. And something very interesting happened. That part of me that I was shutting off spoke to me, and it basically told me all the things that I was avoiding. But then I realized actually the addiction I had that day of watching YouTube videos for hours on end, it's a form of procrastination. When you go on your walk, I would highly recommend you set the intention to go on a quest and ask yourself, what are you avoiding? And let your mind speak. So I came back from this walk with like lots of ideas humming around in my brain. You just need to now put together a schedule or a plan, or even just a simple to-do list. But what I did is I did some time blocks. From 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, I'm going to do something creative. From this time, from that time, I'm going to do something reflective. I basically gave myself a list of the things that I was thinking in my head on the walk that I was avoiding. So that is the beauty of the walk. It's just a kind of hard reset. Then it lets you express yourself and get some ideas out there. The plan is that it kind of ties all of those things together, and it gives you an actionable strategy for the rest of the day, because you've just reclaimed that time back. Because if you had watched the next video afterwards and didn't go for the walk, well, then you're stuck in the loop again, and you're just constantly in a trance. So I claimed that time back, and now the schedule is just a plan for how you're going to spend that time. Now this next part is optional, but there is some science behind it. You might have heard about it. It's like if you expose yourself to cold, it increases your adrenaline, so that puts you in a alert, sort of like focused state of mind. It kind of wakes you up a bit. It can help. You don't have to do this, but it can help fire you up. Not that I really needed it, because I was really fired up by the walk, and I was really motivated to start tackling all the things that I was avoiding. But the bath can be just like a nice little boost to that. So with those remaining hours saved, with me all charged up, I just got to work. I used the time blocks well. I wasn't late on any of them. Finally, my day went according to a plan, and I hadn't felt that for a while, to be honest. But yeah, this reset helped me reclaim the time and use it productively. I decided to kind of like treat myself, and I did end up watching something, but it was just the Formula 1 qualifying. I gave myself that reward and just gave myself that time to enjoy it. And it was enjoyable because I earned it. Had I watched videos all the way up until that point, then it probably wouldn't have been that enjoyable, because it wasn't earned. Felt good about it. I reclaimed hours of my life. Just to sort of recap through the 5 points: lock away the distraction, go for a 20 to 30 minute walk. During the walk, ask, what am I avoiding? So let that be your quest. Understand what you're hiding from. And then when you're back, write a plan. Just execute on the plan. It's a very simple strategy. Every hour counts. Go and try it. My hope is that you paid attention to the video. The main thing is I just want you to go out and try it. And if you did try it, please write about your experience, and we can communicate back and forth. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was interesting and informative. Have a good rest of your day.